Great day. How y'all doing out there? Today, just gonna be talking to y'all. Um, this new year has been great for me, man. I'm gonna be real. Of course, I have my ups and downs. Of course, I have times where things get rocky or things get to where I gotta have faith. But I've been changing a lot of things in my life. I've been focusing on a lot of Sam. I've been focusing on just getting better, just being a better person. I realized since I fractured my knee in 2023, late 2023, I started to focus more on myself and become a better person. And I realized started to become a better person, things in my life started to change. And there's a quote that I heard that basically said, if you want things in your life to change, then you have to change things in your life. And that quote literally has changed my thought process. It literally has changed the way I think about things and see things, because I realize when I start to change myself, when I start to work on the things that I know I need to work on, my habits, my personality, my emotions, like when I really started to dive deep into those things, it's like the water started to flow in. And if you came across this video and you know like your life is either stagnant or you're not in a place where you want to be, don't try to do so much exterior things. Like, don't try to go harder. Like, don't try to work 2 more jobs. I mean, that stuff is cool and it can help you, but try to actually become a better person. Try to change some of the habits that you do. Try to change the personality or the type of person you've been your whole life if you know it's not something positive. Like, start to work on the hard things that you know you got to work on. And for me, it's been like night and day. Of course, with me adding God into the picture too and putting God in my life, it's like 10x with the things that I'm doing. So before I was literally just saying, hey, this is me. Like, I remember my dad used to always say, like, this is how I am, and if you don't like it, take it or leave it. And I can't have that same mentality, man. I can't have that mentality of this is who I am, take it or leave it. Like, no, I gotta become better. I gotta become a better man. I gotta become a better father. I gotta become a better partner. I know there's no limit to those things. You can always get better. You can always become a better man. You can always become a better woman. Like, you always have areas in your life that you can improve. And that's why I think I loved Kobe so much, because Kobe was a player that, like, people think for me it was Kobe's game and he played for the Lakers. It wasn't solely that for me. Like, there were a lot of great players in the league and a lot of players who played on great teams. But the thing that gravitated me to Kobe was his work ethic and his mindset. Like, that mindset, that Mamba mentality, I loved that. Like, I loved that he was such a hard worker and he was still one of the best players in the league. Like, usually people know, especially like back in the days, like they used to call the good basketball players studs. Like, if you were a stud, you knew like, okay, I'm good, and they didn't work that hard, or it was just natural for them. But it wasn't like that for Kobe. Kobe wasn't just a natural stud. Like, he had to work and grind for everything that he ever had. If you don't know Kobe's story, go look it up. Like, you can watch some YouTube videos that show his career and show the things that he had to do. Yeah, his dad was in the NBA, but he had to literally grind for everything that he wanted, because he wasn't just naturally talented. He didn't just pick up a ball and was just dropping 30 or just being able to do everything. Kobe gave a story of one time he signed up for a basketball league and he scored 0 for the whole league. That's like, he didn't score 1 basket. Kobe Bean Bryant did not score 1 basket. And some people come into basketball and could just naturally just drop 30. Just never practice, never nothing, but they could just easily put the ball in the basket. And that's what I loved about Kobe, man. Kobe was one of my favorite just human beings, man. That's why when Kobe passed, it was tough, man. I always said, like, people around me know, I don't really get like starstruck. Like I've seen a lot of celebrities, I've seen a lot of NBA players. I never am like, oh my gosh, that's so and so. I've never really been that person. But I always told my teammates, especially in college, like if I ever got the chance to meet anybody and be starstruck, it would be Kobe. It would be Kobe. Like Kobe probably would have me starstruck, have me like talking crazy or miscombobulating my words. Kobe. And when Kobe passed, I knew I wouldn't ever be able to meet him or see him. That was tough, man. That was tough knowing that. The one person I ever wanted to meet, I won't be able to meet. But everything happens for a reason, man. When Kobe passed, it put things into perspective with me too. Like, we're not invincible. Nobody's invincible. Nobody knows when their last breath or their last time is. And Kobe passing, his daughter passing, it made me realize and be grateful for the time that I am here on earth, the time that I do get to spend with family and do the things that I love. I gotta take all of that in. Because we never know, y'all. We never know when is our last day. And we just gotta be grateful for every moment, every day that we get. So yeah, that's why I love Kobe, because that Mamba mentality, that whole like, I'm coming to get everything on my plate and yours. Like it was like no other player. Like, don't get me wrong, Jordan did have that, but Jordan still had that, like, just in my opinion, he had that cool, like, okay, I'm still him. Like, don't try me, like, this easy, man. Let me show you how easy this is. But Kobe was a dog. Kobe was coming at Jordan. Like, Kobe was coming for Jordan's spot. I can't really say like anybody was really gunning for Jordan like that, like how Kobe was. Kobe stole everything from Jordan and literally made it his own. So that's why I love Kobe so much. But yeah, man, just checking in with y'all. This is like a mental check-in, just letting y'all know my thoughts and what's been going on. It's been a great month. Of course, like I said, I've had my ups and downs this month, but I'm just grateful, man. I'm grateful for where God has me right now, in my business, in my faith, in my life, and I'm just praying to Him to just keep me on this path, keep me humble, and keep me, grounded to know that this is all happening through Him. And what I can say is, since I've changed my habits, y'all, I'll probably make another video about my habits and things that I've stopped doing, but since I've changed my habits, y'all, it's been night and day. Peace of mind, clarity, focus. A lot of those things have came after I dropped my habits. And you're gonna have times where, you may go back to your habits. You may have times where you think about your habits, but don't let that discourage you. Some of the greatest people in the Bible have had temptations or had times where they go back to the things that they were doing before. Greatest people in the world, greatest athletes, greatest entertainers, they've all been through it and have maybe gone back, but don't let that discourage you. Don't let that be the reason as to say, okay, I give up. Okay, this is too far. Okay, it's over. It's not over. You can do it. You can do it. You just gotta believe. Somebody out there who's dealing with something, okay, this is something that I think I want to let go. This is something that I want to at least start to work on. Just try it. Set a time frame. I like to set time frames, so I'd say, okay, I'm going to go from this month to this month and not doing this. I'm going to go a whole day not doing this. And for me, it started with a fast. Excuse me. It started with a fast in January. And basically that was me like starting to get my stuff straight, like, okay. And I did a dry fast. I've been doing fast for a while, probably about the past year I started really doing fast. Sometimes I do a fast where I'm just going from basically when I wake up to 12 p.m. but not eating. So I won't eat until around lunchtime. And I'll do that first. So I'll ease into the fast doing that. And of course, knowing the intention that I'm doing this for is God. So After I do that, then I'll go into a water fast, where basically I'm only drinking water, and I'll probably do that for a day. So I'll go a whole day with just drinking water. After I do that, then I'll go into 3-day water fast. So after that day, I'll probably go back to eating for 1 or 2 days, then try another 3-day fast. Go into a 3-day fast, just water, from sun up to sundown, just water, no food. Then I go into a 7-day fast. The last fast that I had was it was a 7-day fast. I broke it the morning of the 7th day. So that was tough. I'm gonna be real with y'all. The 7-day fast is tough. It's tough. It's not easy. And usually, because I did it before, last year I did it for 6 days. I did it for 5, like 5.5. By the time it was about to break into the 6th day, I had broken it. I couldn't do it. And it was just, it was really my body, y'all. It was really my body. The first time I was trying to go get groceries for the family, and I just felt like driving, I felt like I was about to throw up. Like, I'm like, well, I gotta eat something. So, me not knowing, this is one of my first water fasts, I broke it with sugar. Big mistake, learn from me. Do not break your fast with sugar. And before you start your fast, make sure that you're putting good things in your body. Good fruits, good energies, things that you need for your body, electrolytes, coconut water. Just fuel your body well before you start this fast. Don't do a bunch of carbs. Don't do pizza. Don't do potatoes, fries, chicken. Don't break your fast like that. Don't break it like that, and don't let that be the last thing you eat before you start your fast. Because your body's gonna be eating off the last thing that you ate. So, yeah, it was tough, so I had to pull over. Oh, I get back to the story. Literally, I go to McDonald's, try to get a strawberry smoothie. I'm like, all right, let me break it with a smoothie. Smoothie's good, right? The smoothies have too much sugar, especially the McDonald's smoothies. They literally are just filled with sugar. So I started drinking. Ooh, that feel good. I started to drive out of McDonald's. I feel, ooh, oh. Then for me, if I know I can't swallow my spit, that's when I know I'm about to throw up. My spit starts to get really watery. It might be too TMI for some of y'all, but I'm just keeping it real. When I start to feel that sensation, I'm like, all right, it's time. I'm about to throw up. Man, I pulled over into a parking lot. Literally, as soon as I opened my door, all over the floor. And that's how I broke the fast the first time. And I went to the grocery store, got me some fruit, started to research on what I should break my fast with. And you should break it with not sugary fruits and vegetables, of course. Something like a healthy meal, pretty much. You want to break it with a healthy meal and a lot of water. So the second time, when I did the 7-day, same thing. I was on the 7th day. No, I was on the 6th day going into the 7th day. And man, it was tough. No, this was the 7th day, actually. No, it was the 6th day. I take that back. So it was the 6th day, and I was almost into the 7th day. And I had to go to a construction. It was basically to get our license for safety. It's called OSHA 10. For any construction workers out there, you know what the OSHA 10 is. So I'm going to my OSHA 10 class. Mind you, I've been hibernating, y'all. I've been in the lab. I've been drinking my water. I haven't really been going out and being around people. So came in with my shades because I'm like, I started to get like a headache. I'm like, let me get this let me get these shades so that the light doesn't affect my headaches. Because I know when I start to get headaches and I see bright lights or loud noises, it starts to make the headache bigger. And man, I'm sitting in that OSHA 10 class like, whoa, like this ain't feeling too good. I start getting like queasy. So I go to my boy, I'm like, they were about to go get donuts. I'm like, I can't eat donuts. I'm like, bro, let me spot me something. I don't got my card on me, spot me something. Let me go to I think it was Panera at the time. Let me go to Panera and get something to eat. Let me get some soup. I ended up going to Panera, getting the soup. That soup brought me back to life, y'all. That soup rejuvenated me. But yeah, that was my 7-day fast. I broke it like that, but yeah, man, just me focusing on myself. All in all, y'all, life has been great. God is good. I continue to keep God first. Continue to just speak to Him. I have my ups, my downs, my times where I'm not either focusing on Him. I continue to go back to Him. And this message is just for y'all, just to show y'all, like, hey, if you're going through something, you can do it, and just start to work on yourself, and things will get better. So, again, I'm gonna tell y'all again, I appreciate y'all, all the love y'all been showing me. I appreciate y'all sticking around to the end of this video. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. I appreciate everything. Love.